Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the June Keys Penguin Habitat. My name is Michelle. I'm joined today with Kelly and 23 of our penguins. Now, a popular question that's often asked is, why don't we have any ice here? Where's all the ice if these are penguins? Well, these are temperate penguins, meaning that they live in the same type of temperature that you and I do. The Magellanic penguin species is actually found off the coast of South America, so they like these sunny days just like you and I do. But if you've been around, you'll notice that we had the misters on. It's just for the animals that are going to be up on deck. It keeps it nice and cool around 70-75 degrees for them. Now the water temperature is around 60, so if you happen to get splashed, it's going to be a little chilly because off the coast there is a nice cool water stream that keeps it nice and chilly for them, and that's what's really good about our exhibit, is that we kind of mimic what they would find out in the wild. Now, all the food that we give them is restaurant quality. They get a mixture of herring and capelin, but you might have seen that little Miss Whatever, who is up by my side, wasn't really interested in eating. She likes to play with her food quite a lot, and a lot of people wonder how it's like feeding a penguin. Well, if you've ever had a 3-year-old in your life, it's a lot like feeding a 3-year-old. Sometimes they'll take the food, sometimes they'll throw the food back at you. Sometimes they'll look at the food and say, I can't believe you tried to feed me that. All of those different things go with each penguin, and each penguin eats a little bit differently from the rest. And so it's my job to make sure that I recognize who each penguin is and what they are requiring. So a couple of differences I always want to point out. Here with me, this is little Dee. Her name is Dee Boersma. She was named for the penguin scientist that is the leading penguin scientist around. And she was named from the group that we call our penguinistas, who are on explore.org, and we're going to be seeing them pretty soon. Now, you'll notice that she looks a little different. She doesn't have that distinctive double black bar that you can see on whatever. She actually just has a white chest, and so does the 2 other juveniles that we have in the water. I think, yeah, everybody's in the water. That's the easiest way to tell the differences in ages. But once they go through their first catastrophic molt, where they lose all their feathers except for the downy undercoat, then they'll start looking like their older counterparts. So at around a year of age, they'll go through that catastrophic molt and look like everybody else. Now, size-wise, they're pretty much the same size as their adults because they need to be. Out in the wild, it's a pretty rough area, so they need to grow as quickly as possible. It's hard to believe that they're not even 1 year old yet. Now, our ages range from under a year to Miss Whatever, who does not want the capelin that I'm offering her. Are you gonna? Nope. See? How about that one? Nope. We have a winner. Nope. There are penguins starving in South America. No. We try to use that as well. It doesn't work for penguins. Now, the big thing, what we always want to make sure is that they're in the best health care possible. So we actually have a veterinarian on staff 24/7. When I come in the morning, the first thing I do is check to make sure everybody is doing well, that they have no new cuts or abrasions, because we are in the settlement period. And if you've been here like a couple of weeks ago, you'll notice that all the penguins were in the water. Now we're in settlement mode. So you see more of the penguins up on deck, kind of staking out their claim. And so you have Heidi and Anderson up here. That's their nest box. Over on my far right, we have Whatever and Shim. They're a pair. I'm sitting in front of Matson and Lily's nest box. Thank you so much for allowing me to do that. And pretty much each nest box is taken up by a pair. And then we have a lot of unpaired penguins. We have a lot of youngsters that aren't ready to be paired up, and we have a lot of juvenile males that aren't ready to defend a nest box. So we have a good size amount of exhibit space, so they can either be in their nest box or up on deck or in the water, which makes it really nice. Well, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. We would like to say thank you all for coming to the aquarium, because your admission does help us take care of all of our animals. So for myself, Kelly, and all the penguins, we hope you enjoy your day here, and we hope to see you again real soon.